Every night when we fall asleep, something strange happens. We don't just rest, we don't just shut down, we enter another realm. A space where logic bends, where time collapses, where impossible places feel natural, and where we can live entire lives in a few minutes. We call these experiences dreams, but the truth is, we still don't really know what dreams are. In this video, I want to explore what dreams might actually be, not to give a final answer, but to open the question properly. From a scientific point of view, dreams are usually explained as a function of the brain. We know that most vivid dreams happen during REM sleep, a phase where the brain is highly active, almost as active as when we are awake. During this phase, several things seem to happen at once. Dreams help with memory consolidation, and they also help process emotions. In a way, dreams work like an internal simulation, replaying, remixing, and reshaping our experiences. And this isn't something unique to humans, because many animals have been found to dream as well. So yeah, from this perspective, dreams are just something the brain does. But here's the problem, this explanation has its limits. It can't explain why a dream feels like a place, a real place, why dream characters feel autonomous and independent from the dreamer, why impossible spaces feel coherent, why emotions in dreams sometimes feel deeper than in real life. Science explains the mechanism, but it struggles with experience. In fact, even time doesn't follow a real logic. I have experienced this myself, because once I woke up at 6 AM, I then went back to sleep immediately. I had a very long dream that felt like hours. I woke up again, and just 10 minutes have passed. Maybe some of you have also experienced this time paranoia. So yeah, I have two major theories that might explain, well, in fact they are three, that might explain what dreams really are. Theory 1. Dreams are simply a creation of the brain. This first theory, the most accepted one, scientifically speaking, is that dreams are entirely generated by the brain. If this is true, then what we are experiencing is a kind of an internal universe, a self-generated world created without external input, capable of producing landscape, music, narratives, identities, and entire full realities with internal logics. If that's just our brain working, then the human mind is far more powerful than we usually know. We spend most of our waking lives using a tiny fraction of this capacity. Maybe we should focus more on meditating to elevate our consciousness. From this simple perspective, dreams are amazing, incredible, not because they are mystical, but because they reveal a massive unused potential humans and other animals maybe have, and we barely explore it. Theory 2. Dreams are a connection to another plane. The second theory is older and more controversial. Across many ancient cultures, dreams were not seen as internal hallucinations. They were seen as messages, journeys, or encounters. In some cultures, there were even oracles, whose role was to interpret dreams. In the Bible, it's said that God can communicate with us through dreams and give us truth. From this perspective, dreams are not created entirely by us, they are a way to connect with something beyond ourselves. And if this were true, even partially, the implications could be enormous. It could mean that consciousness is not confined to the brain, that the boundaries between inner and outer reality are more porous than we think. So sleep is not just rest, but access to another realm. This idea is difficult to prove, easily to ridicule, and impossible to fully dismiss, because the experience of dreams often feels external, like we truly are living in another world, as if we are visiting something rather than inventing it. Third theory, and my personal one, is that these two theories don't cancel out. I think the most interesting possibility is a combination of these two. The brain may act as a generator, a filter, or a translator to our knowledge and emotions, but dreams themselves tap into something larger. Not necessarily a place in a literal sense, but a shared structure, a deeper layer of reality, consciousness, knowledge, a fundamental aspect of consciousness itself. In this view, dreams are both created and received, and that to me is the most fascinating explanation of all. In fact, I have some personal experiences that further prove this third option, this third theory, and those are premonitions. I have some dreams that later in real life happened to some extent, and it wasn't just a coincidence because they were very specific situations So yeah, I'll talk about this in a separate video, but for now what matters is this. The brain is constantly predicting the future. Dreams may be the most extreme form of that simulation. Anyways, whatever explanation is the truth, or if the truth lies somewhere in between, dreams are still extraordinary. If they are only the brain, then we are vastly underestimating human capacity. If they are connecting us to something above, then existence is far stranger than we can imagine. And if they are both, then dreams are one of the most important experiences we have. And we treat them just like noise or funny stories, or just random stuff that our brains create. So this channel is here to make dreams be taken seriously by humans again, not as a superstition, not as some weird stories, but as one of the deepest expressions of what it means to be alive and what it means to have a consciousness. So yeah, I want to ask all of you, what do dreams mean to you? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm really curious to see how other people experience this mysterious world, because the more I look at dreams, the harder it becomes to ignore them. It's just an infinite amount of stories, which are infinite in the moment, and infinite also throughout the days, because I have several dreams every night. So that's all for today.